Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have announced the name of the newest member of the royal family, their son Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Earlier today, the joyous new parents spoke to the press at Windsor Castle.
It's magic. It's pretty amazing, and I mean, I have the two best guys in the world, so I'm really happy.
We're just so thrilled to have our own little bundle of joy and be able to spend some precious times with him as he slowly starts to grow up.
Oh, they're so sweet. Although I do have to admit this, right? I always find it weird when people introduce a new baby, right? Because if you think about it, there's such a big contrast between the end product and how it was made, you know? You know what I mean? Because if we were honest, we'd be like, we're really overjoyed to welcome this pure little miracle, the result of our sweaty night of just raw dogging, #blessed. And it's especially weird because when it's the royals, it's big news that they did one of humanity's most basic biological functions. But that's what having a baby is. Just something your body does, something humans do. It's like if there was a front page news story and the headline was just, Gary farted. But anyway, welcome to the world, little Archie. And I know some people are disappointed by the name Archie. But there's one person who's super excited, the Queen. Yeah, because you know for the last 9 months, she's been like, please don't be Jamal, please don't be Jamal, please don't be Jamal, please don't be Jamal.
The President and First Lady touched down in England early this morning for the 3-day state visit with one of America's closest allies.
The first family received a royal welcome at Buckingham Palace from Queen Elizabeth. Her Majesty then hosted a private lunch and afternoon tea for the Trumps. They then toured the palace's royal collection of art and historic gifts.
The Queen did, in fact, give to President Trump a first edition of a Winston Churchill book on the Second World War called Second World War.
That's right. The Queen's gift for Donald Trump was a book. Either she doesn't know Trump, or she's trolling him. Why would you give Donald Trump a book? Everyone knows the man doesn't read. I wish I was there when the Queen gave him his gift. She was like, here you go, Donald, a book about World War II. It's like, wow, this is sad. Yes, many lives were lost. No, I mean the fact that I have to read. It's so sad.
Prince Andrew speaking publicly for the first time about his relationship with now-deceased multimillionaire and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
Do I regret the fact that he has quite obviously conducted himself in a manner unbecoming? Yes.
Unbecoming? He was a sex offender.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm being polite, in the sense that he was a sex offender.
Wow. First of all, I love British interviewers. She was like, I'm sorry, unbecoming. Secondly, that is the most generous description of sex offender I have ever heard. Conducted himself in a manner that is unbecoming. This dude probably calls slavery a cruise with a big misunderstanding. You know what's funny about this whole story, right? This whole story is that, like, all the people around the royal family were so pissed when Meghan Markle joined, right? I don't know if you remember, like, they were like, she's undignified. She likes media attention too much. Oh, we can't have Meghan Markle join the family. And now they're like, Meghan, do you think you could get some media attention to distract from this, please? And this interview only got worse because none of Prince Andrew's explanations made any sense.
In 2010, just months after Epstein's sentence ended, the prince was seen in this video obtained by the Mail on Sunday, appearing in the doorway of Epstein's New York home. While he admits he stayed there for 4 days, he now says he came to end their friendship.
But you were staying at the house of
Yes.
a convicted sex offender.
It was a convenient place to stay.
It was a convenient place to stay. I think there are more convenient places than a sex offender's house. And also, really, this dude is gonna say the only reason he stayed at Epstein's house for 4 days is so that he could end their friendship? For starters, you don't go to someone's house to end a friendship. You just call them and ask them to pick you up from the airport, and then you never hear from them again, right? That's it. Also, even if you are breaking up with your friend, it doesn't take 4 days. Right? What was the schedule for that like? Monday, tell Jeffrey to never speak to me again. Tuesday, don't make yesterday's mistake of playing PS4 with Jeffrey on his big screen TV. Wednesday, okay, make sure you talk to Jeffrey before he lets you ride his motorcycle through the house. Thursday, Jeffrey's a cool dude, I'm staying.